need the beef! Everybody, big intensity up! Get it for each other! We gotta spell greatness, and we gotta finish strong!
I actually went to school to complete my degree in kinesiology and health sciences. While I was completing my degree, I thought it would have been a good idea to, get a job at the gym. That way I can implement a lot of what I learned from school. So I started off doing the front desk, moved on to personal training, but I then quickly realized that I didn't think that it would be the most secure. So I ended up going back to school for chiropractic college. Being in chiro school was actually one of my dreams, and I worked so hard to get into that school, and it was tough that when my father had his incident that I had to actually take a break from school. A few years ago, my father suffered a severe heart attack. I was actually at home with my mom, and the police came and they said that it had happened while he was at work. It was an obvious shock to the both of us. Driving to the hospital, you're thinking some of the worst things. He was in critical, he didn't know what was gonna happen next, but luckily he pulled through it. My dad's incident actually was probably the biggest eye-opener. Being in the fitness industry, I'm just able to now take what I learned from that situation, and it's almost my way of being able to make sure that it doesn't happen to anyone else. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't even be back in the fitness industry and doing what I'm doing. Here I am 6 years later with my own personal training and bootcamp business. I've trained clients in big box gyms in the past, and it just didn't allow me to help as many people as I wanted to. So I figured the best way to help my community was to build a mini community, and that's how our bootcamp was born. In fact, when I first started our bootcamp, we only had 2 people. Since then, we've had as many as 50 people in one class. I can talk for hours about how we've helped thousands of people reach their fitness goals, how they've burned fat, and how they've lost inches. But it goes way beyond the numbers that they see on the scale. It's about how people's lives have changed in the most positive ways, but it just doesn't sound as good coming from me. I'd rather you guys hear from people who are really successful.
I was probably in the worst shape of my life. I was about 290 pounds. I think I threw away some pants that were size 40, 42, and now I can wear easily a 34. Energy's great. I have much less pain now. I can play with my kids longer. They actually look at old pictures of me and say, "Hey, Daddy, you look different now." I think what's really kept me going here is the camaraderie and the people. Everyone here encourages each other. Everyone's very positive, and I think that, again, that creates that accountability, fun, and energy. And it is a great group of people we have here. I actually leave the house looking forward to coming to work out. And I think back over the years, I never truly felt that way.
Here's a little inspiration for you. How would you like to be a part of a collective weight loss? Our fitness trainer, Ray Ortiz, or as we like to call him here, Cousin Ray, because he trains me and Liza, and full disclosure, we grew up together. He is doing a really cool challenge. He's inspiring the entire city of Vaughan to lose a collective 1,000 pounds. 1,000
pounds in 4 weeks. So the challenge is this.
Okay.
Obesity is at its all-time high, especially in North America. Yeah. So I found that the best solution is to start locally. So we're trying to help the city of Vaughan lose 1,000 pounds in only 4 weeks. And the best part about it is only 20 bucks. People can come to our boot camp as many times as they want, and all the proceeds will go to the Heart and Stroke Foundation.
That's wonderful. And the inspiration.